This pledge drive.
Yes, the pledge drive. Become a member. Only members or people with radios can listen to this radio station. Now back to pressing issues.
Shouldn't we give out the phone number?
Like I tell the children at the library I volunteer at, look it up yourself. No, you can't go to the bathroom, and stop crying.
That's good advice. Now, back to pressing issues.
Welcome back to Pressing Issues with me, Maurice Chavez. On our panel, we got the secessionist lunatic John F. Hickory, liberal rich kid Callum Crayshaw, and...
Томми, идите ко мне. Это прекрасно выглядит, да? Хобот тапира. Ух, нет, спасибо. Томми, вы как океанский бриз, который освободил меня от зловония коррупции, хотя я могу оплакивать ее уход и вести дела как обычно. Это не приближает меня к моим деньгам. Томми, друг мой, вы сейчас не в Либерти. Здесь мы делаем дело по-другому. Я продолжу свои попытки, но тем временем мне надо завершить ценную сделку. Услуга для друга, Кортес? Вы хороший друг, Томми. Я знал, что вы меня не подведете. Я хочу, чтобы вы встретились с курьером, у которого есть для меня ценная технология.
Like a high school counselor, I'll show you your potential. It's easy. All you have to do is follow my simple program on audio cassette or VHS.
Okay, not right now. This isn't a commercial. And if you're not going to underwrite the station, I can't let you read these blatant plugs. People pay for that.
Hey, everything in life is an opportunity. When I was in jail, I got the idea for my current business. And look at me now. I got offices in Vice City, Bogota, Lebanese, and Jamaica. If I can do it, I can help you make something of yourself. You can be just like me, a success.
Enough, no more. Not a word from you until you are called upon again.
It's a 3-stage process. Learn, start, doing.
Shut up! I'm warning you, this is my show. You shut your mouth. Shut it now and keep it shut.
Дождь, улица мокрая в это время года. Чего? Комментарии? Послушайте, меня послал Кортес. Просто дайте мне чипы. О, да, Корт. Стоять, империалистическая американская свинья. Это собственность правительства Франции, и это конец. Американский идиот, они проследили за тобой. Настрелить его пулями.
Okay, now let's...
Ты должен стараться лучше. Мой мотоцикл.
Let's start with you. You seem like a very...
Life's great, isn't it? I mean, good things come my way because I hold each one close because I deserve it.
I bet you wouldn't be so cheery if you had the Black Plague. Jenny's living in a fictional world. Goths like me, we see the world for what it is. Dark songs of the night, black nail polish, and very tight black jeans, man.
Like, everything is great. Well, like everything!
Constantinos, you're shaking your head.
I know, Maurice. I am.
Any particular reason?
Yeah.
Томас, хорошо, что ты пришел. Прошу прощения, что сразу перехожу к делу. Диас попросил меня проконтролировать одну небольшую сделку. Надеюсь, в этот раз проблем не будет. Именно поэтому я подумал о тебе, друг мой. Я оставил тебе кое-что в многоэтажной автостоянке. Подбери это, затем отправляйся наблюдать за людьми Диаса. Спасибо, дружище.
Диас, что ж, посмотрим, как теперь пойдут дела.
I'd always felt very constricted. Then it hit me like a slippery fish. Clothes are plain wrong. When you're born, you're not wearing any clothes. When you die, you're not wearing any clothes.
I'm going to have to interrupt you there. What if you die at work? What if an enormous piece of machinery falls on you while you're working?
Animals are naked. If everyone were naked, there'd be no war. Everyone's complaining about crime and the theft of cars in the city. No one's ever stolen my car. No one's ever pickpocketed me. They've never even tried.
That's because you're a degenerate loony.
If the police were naked, it would set a great example to everyone. You can direct traffic and eat donuts entirely in the buff.
Maurice, this kind of immoral behavior is exactly why I'm building the past.
Вот это мне нравится. Слушай, если тебе нечего делать, тогда покажи мне, на что ты способен. Я могу это сделать. Меня зовут Ланс, кстати. Том Версетти. Идем.
Response. We call it democracy, and that's where the money goes.
Now, just a minute.
Don't interrupt. Let me finish.
But you're not.
And this man won't let me speak. You, Shorty, shut up and let me speak. I'm taller than him, ladies and gentlemen, by at least 3 inches, which means I'm a lot more respectable looking. Everyone knows politicians lie and steal and cheat, but at least with me in charge, you know I look good and I have a very supercilious manner. Besides which, I've been abroad and I prefer it here because I'm a man of the people. Vote shrub. You'll get richer and you won't feel guilty about it.
Enough! We're running out of time, and you completely failed to answer the question.
I'm a professional. That's my job.
And Mr. Hickory, what about you?
All right. These problems are typical of what happens with an open border to the north. The state is filling up with trash. People who can't tell the difference between a swamp and a marsh. Guys who don't know the first thing about the legality of marrying within the family. That's why we need a river. People, I'm telling you, pick up your spades, go into your garden, start digging as deep and as far as you can. Pretty soon the whole state will be flooded and ruined, and then they'll have to leave. We must build a moat to the north or they will come down and ruin this great state.
And Mr. Hickory, were you born in Florida?
What a stupid question of all the cheek.
Were you?
Of course not. No one's been born in Florida since 1877, but I've been here for 5 years, which is a very long time.
Yes, it is. A very long time. Almost as long as this show. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Pressing Issues with me, Maurice Chavez, presiding over some of the least informed debate on the radio. In this episode of Pressing the Issue, we had Alex Shrub, Callum Crayshaw, and John Florida Hickory discussing safety. I guess you've all got to make up your own minds. Should we be as wet as fish or a corrupt money-grabbing thief? Gentlemen, I feel we really got somewhere, and that Vice City and people everywhere know a lot more than they did before we began. And now, over to Jonathan and Melissa to talk to you about public radio in your area.
You're listening to VCPR, the radio station for disoriented and unrealistic college professors who wear fuzzy sweaters and find everything terribly...
Вы новый человек Кортеза? Пока не возникает более удачный случай. Они сейчас будут здесь, нам лучше найти хорошую точку наблюдения. Окей, я возьму балкон, а вы идите на крышу напротив двора.
We are in big time, man.
Увидимся. Диас заставляет меня отказаться. Не волнуйся, я тебя прикрою.
I will bury you. You son of a bitch.
Мои деньги! Не стойте там, черти, отправляйтесь за этим гаитянским дерьмом.
I'll whip you myself. I'm not afraid. The Constitution asserts a man's right to bear arms and arm bears and all points in between. Who ever heard of a gun or a bear causing problems? This is all cocky pop or whatever that word is. Economic performance and lazy people. If you had a job, would you steal a car? Of course not. And if you had a high-rise condo, a mistress, and a seat on the board, would you run around graffitiing your name all over town and making a nuisance of yourself, spinning on your back and popping and locking and... Get out of my constituency, by force if necessary, and starve. That...
Я жив, и все благодаря тебе. Как тебя зовут, дружище? Томми. Надеюсь, мы скоро увидимся. Черт, это был Ланс?
Horribly depressed.
Hey, listen, I wrote a haiku. Oh, the red daisy. Flowers retain all happiness. Sunshine. Yay! Sunshine!
You sound like you'd enjoy my program Motivate, Demonstrate, then Motivate Again. Nobody ever complained about that program. You hug people and you laugh like you never laughed before.
Let's get back to the topic at hand, eh? I've had enough of this weirdness. Jenny, let's start.
Томми, это Рикардо Диас. Я хочу поблагодарить тебя за своего человека. Я просил этого хрена Кортеса, он сказал, что ты лучший мой друг. Почему ты не зашел ко мне? Мне нужен такой парень, как ты. Сейчас я окружен тупицами. Подумай, я могу озолотить тебя.